Passing as a white woman, escaping with her enslaved husband from slavery to being free. Ellen Craft's escape from slavery was one of the boldest acts of resistance in American history because she did not run through the woods at night. She escaped in plain sight. Ellen was born enslaved in Clinton, Georgia in 1826. Her father was a white enslaver and her mother was an enslaved black woman. Because Ellen had a very light complexion, she was often mistaken for white. That painful reality came from slavery's sexual violence and racial exploitation, but Ellen turned that same system against itself. In December 1848, Ellen and her husband, William Craft, planned an escape from Macon, Georgia. Their strategy was dangerous and brilliant. Ellen would pass as a sickly white male slaveholder, and William would pose as her enslaved servant. Since a white woman traveling alone with an enslaved man would attract suspicion, Ellen disguised herself as a man. She cut her hair, wore men's clothing, a top hat, spectacles, bandages, and walked with a cane. The bandages helped hide her face and also covered her arm so she would not be forced to sign travel documents, since enslaved people were denied literacy by law and violence. Their escape exposed the absurdity and cruelty of race in America. Ellen's appearance gave her access to trains, hotels, dining rooms, and authority, spaces denied to black people. William, her husband, had to act as though he belonged to her. Every mile demanded discipline. One wrong answer, one suspicious clerk, one demand for papers, and they could have been captured, beaten, or sold away forever. They traveled by train, carriage, and steamboat from Georgia toward the north, reaching freedom in Philadelphia on Christmas Day, 1848. Later, they became abolitionists and told their story publicly. After the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 made even the North dangerous for freedom seekers, the Crafts fled to England, where their story was published as Running 1,000 Miles for Freedom in 1860. Ellen Craft's white passing was not about denying who she was. It was a weapon of survival. She used the slave system's obsession with skin color, gender, class, and documents against itself. She turned disguise into strategy and performance into liberation. Ellen Craft did not simply pass for white. She passed through the front door of slavery's own power structure and walked herself and her husband into freedom.